Hi guys, Dylan here with another gaming video, where today we're back in Doki Doki Salvation, where last time we saw Yuri cutting herself, and now, basically we got this. Yuri clears her throat and motions for me to follow her into a empty classroom I found her in. As I follow her into the classroom, she stops in front of a desk. The book she was telling me about lay on there on top. Her back is facing toward me. Yuri? I start to reach out to her until she turns around slowly, holding her book close to her chest. She chokes up on her words. Do you want to read together? My eyes widen in surprise, but I decide not to question her further. Sure, Yuri. Yuri and I sit ourselves down on the floor. She hands the book over to me sheepishly. You can read at your own pace if you'd like. I don't mind waiting for you to finish. Alright, Yuri. Are you sure you're okay? Yuri slowly nods. I give her a reassuring smile, but she avoids making eye contact with me. As I make my way through the pages, I hear Yuri's breathing, slow and constant. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her eyes fixed on the words, jolting back and forth, almost like a typewriter. I never would have guessed a girl like this would cut herself. And what's a guy like me supposed to do for her? Good question. I only helped her because she's my friend, but I have no experience in these sorts of things. Hell, all I do is sit around, read manga, and play video games in my free time. A nerd like me shouldn't be handling situations like these. But I'm almost glad to have caught her in the act. I feel like she just needs someone to talk to. She needs to be made aware that we do care about her. Death Emerald, are you ready to turn on the page? Turn the page. This is not an electric book. As cool as that would be, it's not an electric book. Oh, sorry. That's quite alright. We continue reading up to the 3rd chapter until we hear a little voice we both know all too well. Yuri! Death Emerald! Where are you guys? Natsuki opens up the classroom door to see us on the floor reading together. Hey! What are you two doing? Natsuki! It's not what it looks like! Don't play dumb! You guys wanted to read without me, didn't you? Yuri sighs after realizing Natsuki didn't suspect the worst. That's probably for the best, to be honest. I'm pretty glad, too. I'm sure Natsuki wouldn't let me hear the end of it if she thought I was cheating on Sayori. It's not that, Natsuki. It's, Yuri likes to read this book in private because it, Oh, I get it. It's a pretty steamy read, isn't it? What? What? No. That's somehow even worse in my eyes. Don't worry, Yuri, I won't tell Sayori. Anyway, do you guys want to come back to the club room? I have a little surprise for you both. Yuri and I exchange glances before nodding. We're curious people. I hand the book back to Yuri and make my way toward the club room. Alright then. We walk in the club room together. We watch Natsuki walk over to the back of the room and pull out a tray, seemingly out of nowhere. She lifts off the foil to revealing her famous white frosted kitty cupcakes lined up perfectly along the tray, each one begging to be eaten. Ta-da! Ah, now this is what I love about the literature club. I take a huge bite out of a cupcake, filling my mouth with so much flavor, I start to moan a bit. Okay, sure. Natsuki and I laughed at my reaction and joined in with me. These cupcakes really are the best, Natsuki. I've never had anything like them. Psst. I mean, it's not like I made them for you guys or anything. Who am I kidding? I totally did. Guess Sayori is going to miss out on these, huh? Yeah, I'll take her one, though. I'm sure she'll love to have a cupcake at the end of the day. Well, that's nice of you, Death Emerald. Oh, can I tell you guys about the manga I was reading? I think it's only fair since you guys read without me. What did you have in mind? Natsuki walks to the front of us and begins explaining. Okay, so it starts with these Dragon Balls. Oh. I know exactly what you're referencing. Dragon Ball. After listening to Natsuki go on about her manga, it was time to go home. I'll grab a cupcake for Sayori and leave the rest for Natsuki. Well, today was a success. Sorry for being a terrible club president, though. You did well, Death Emerald. I thought today was a success, too. I give Yuri a smile. Yeah, you suck at being president, but that just makes it all the more fun. Well, I'll be heading home now. Natsuki, would you like to walk home with me today? No? Well, sure, Yuri. But it isn't going to be an every-day thing, alright? I know. I just could use a little bit of company today. I don't blame her. Natsuki smiles and walks out of the club room. Well, come on, Yuri. Don't keep me waiting, slowpoke. Yuri smiles and turns to me. Thanks again for checking on me, Death Emerald. Of course, Yuri. If you could ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me. I watch Yuri walk out of the club, gracefully as ever. Alright then. Home sweet home. I shoot Sayori a text message to come over whenever she can to pick up her cupcake. Stumbled over the words. I throw myself on the couch and let out a long sigh. What a day. I think about walking over into Yuri cutting herself. What if I didn't choose to look for her? What if she accidentally cut too deep and bled out? None of us would have been able to save her. I turn over onto my backside. My friends, Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, they all need serious help. I guess I'll have to stay strong for them. That's what Monica would want, right? Man, if she were her, she'd be able to help me with all this. I close my eyes and drift off to sleep. If only you knew it was her fault in the first place. I hope Yuri will get all the help she needs. Indeed. Dream? No. Yes. Uh-oh. Why ain't that worrying? Hi, Monica! Hi! Hi! No thank you. Okay. Hello! We're back! I wake up gasping for air. Jeez, hell of a dream. Maybe Yuri's story really got to me. I think back to walking in on her, the blood gushing out of her arm as she looked at me, her face full of terror. And that dream. Why was Monica in there? I decide to call up Sayori. In the middle of the night? Wow. I feel kind of bad for waking her up at this time, but surely she won't mind. At least I sure hope not. A sleepy Sayori answers the phone. Jeez. Why the suspense? Why? Hello? Death Emerald? Why'd you wake me up so late? I'm sorry, Bun. I had another weird nightmare, and hearing your voice helps me calm down. Eh? You've been having lots of scary dreams, haven't you? Do you want me to go over? My heart skips a beat. Sayori hasn't slept over at my house in years. I mean, it shouldn't be so different from staying at her house. I guess it's more of an idea that the girl just asked if she could come over. Typical me. The guys always joke about this sort of thing, but now it's actually happening. Jeez, I mean, it's kind of late. Won't your parents mind? Well, it didn't matter about that in the last game, but then again, then they knew about the depression thing, so... okay. So we got 2 sleepovers in a row. Okay. No, they like you, Death Emerald, but I'll be very sneaky. Well, guess I'll see you in a bit then. Before I hang up, I hear a loud crash come from my phone's speakers. Ow! I tripped! I guess that I shouldn't expect Sayori to be the best at sneaking out of her house. I hang up my phone and stood up from the couch. I wonder why now. Out of all times, did Sayori ask to come over? Not that I'm complaining. I'm still shaken up over the dream I had, so I could use the company. Huh. A few minutes go by and I hear a soft knock on my door. I get up from the couch and open the door for Sayori, who looks happy to see me as always, even in the dead of night. I switch on the lights so we can see each other a bit better. Hooray! It's sleepover time! Just like old times, huh? It's really late though. You sure this was a good idea? Well, you said you were scared. I wanted to come over and scare the demons away. With hugs! Okay, Sayori, I'll give you that joke. I love it. Sayori puts her arms around me and then hugs me tightly. Man, you're the best, Sayori. She was right. All my problems seem to slip away. Well, I don't think I can sleep. We can watch some TV for a bit if you like. Yes, we should watch a funny movie. Alright, good idea. I love this. Oh. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Still, awesome art. 10 out of 10 clap. I set up the TV and cuddle next to Sayori. It's really nice having you over like this, Sayori. Sayori puts her arm around me and rests her head on my shoulder. Yeah, it is. Hello, horse on the TV. Hey, don't think I didn't see you. I don't know where you're from, but don't think I didn't see you. Hey, Death Emerald? Yeah? I never got to say thank you for helping me. What do you mean? I know it was you who told the doctors about my depression. My heart skips a beat when she says that. Oh, how did you know? You're the only person I've told about my depression, silly. But I'm glad you did. I felt more happy in these past few days than I have in my entire life, and I have you to thank for that. I'd do anything for you, Sayori. I need to make up for all the years we lost. You care about me so much, Death Emerald. Sayori puts her arm around my body and rests her head on my chest. I'm happy. I smile gently, brush Sayori's hair. Good, I'm happy to hear you're happy. I give Sayori a small kiss on the head, making her giggle. We watch TV about for 30 minutes before I hear soft snoring. I look down to find Sayori fast asleep on my chest. Oh, Sayori, I'm glad you're in my life. I gently brush my head through her soft pink hair. Eventually, Sayori's gentle breathing starts to lull me to sleep. I grab her hand and close my eyes. I've completely forgotten about the nightmare. Awesome! Hopefully it doesn't return. All of my worries slip away when I hold you in my arms. For a moment there, I thought the error message on the screen, I thought that was legit. I was like, oh no! Why? But good, we're okay. When I wake up, Sayori is still sleeping. Using my chest as a pillow, I look up at my phone to check the time. Still early. Sayori looks so peaceful when she sleeps. I'm so glad she's finally getting the help she so desperately needed. I think back to our conversation last night. She's gone through so much pain through her whole life. She deserves this happiness. I've known her since we were kids, and only now I'm fully realizing the feelings I have for her. How dense am I to not have realized sooner? I love Sayori. I get butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. Love. My friends usually throw that word around like it's meaningless to them, but it holds meaning for me. Sayori begins to wake up. Okay. I like the face. It's very legit. And I just completely ruined that, didn't I? Let's just keep going and forget I ever said anything. Death Emerald? How long you been awake for? Sayori picks up her head and rubs her eyes. Not very long, only a few minutes. Sayori yawns. Aww, I didn't want to wake up yet. I was having a really nice dream. Well, what dream is so important that you had to be late to school for? Hehehe. That's a secret. Let me guess, you were dreaming about me, weren't you? Yes. No fair, you know me too well. Once again, I don't think this is originally in the game, so awesome job! I walk over to her and give her a kiss on the cheek. That's okay, Sayori. You and me both. Stop embracing me, you big meanie! We should probably start getting ready for school. I'll go home and get ready. I'll see you outside. I walk Sayori to the door. I'll be out soon. Alright, club time! I walk into the club room feeling totally exhausted from the school day. First semester is going to come to a close, so teachers like to pile up all this work on us to expect us to actually get it all done. You know, I would expect that at the beginning for me, since you still have to grade all the work, teachers. Have fun with that since you have a deadline now. Man, history totally killed me today. How did everyone else's classes go? Mine pretty well. I started a project in art today. Oh, that sounds cool. May I see it? Oh, no, not yet. It's not ready. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to hear about your trying new things. Yuri catches on to what I was implying and shyly looks away from me. Yes, of course. Well, how about you, say... I cut short after realizing Sayori and Natsuki aren't here yet. Yuri, do you know where Sayori and Natsuki went? No, they weren't here when I came in. As soon as Yuri finishes, Sayori and Natsuki come into the club room together, giggling loudly. Wow, I've never seen those two so happy together. It's pretty nice actually, seeing Sayori get along so well with the other club members. Hey you two, where were you guys? Natsuki and Sayori both exchange looks, still giggling. We went and met up in the hallway and got distracted. Yeah, and we aren't that late. Well, it's good to see you two getting along so well. So, what are we doing today, Sayori? Well, I actually don't have anything planned for today. As usual. Although, this isn't much of a bad thing. I've been meaning to get a chance to talk to Natsuki. I figure now is as good a time as any to finally ask her what's been going on with her family issues at home. Right, we did see that. I'll go read my book. I think I'll work on a poem idea that I had. Sayori skips over to a desk and starts rummaging through her school bag. She seems pretty peppy today. I assume she's counseling section yesterday was pretty successful. I look over to Natsuki's usual reading spot to get ready to read her manga. Manga is life! I decide to walk over and say hello. Hey Natsuki, I wanted to know if you wanted to talk about things. I expect Natsuki to get mad at me for being so forward with this type of thing, but instead she stands up and looks straight at me. Hey Death Emerald, what's up? I just decided to check up on you, Natsuki. Well, I'm fine. What makes you think I wouldn't be? I didn't say that. Well, you implied it. Well, I wanted to ask, remember that note? Oh. Natsuki looks toward Yuri and Sayori, who are talking about some of their favorite books. I want to show you something, but don't say a word. I nod to show my understanding. Natsuki slowly lifts up her sleeve. Whoa! Well, I can probably guess why those are there. Oh my god. Bruises lie all over her forearm. Some look like she's just appeared yesterday. It doesn't help to think that they're all over her once broken arm. This is what happens to me almost every day. Even though Natsuki already made me aware of this, it still shocks me to see what's been going on through all this without any of us knowing. After the accident, I struggled to let the doctors help me. I was afraid they would hurt me the same way my dad would. That's when I realized I can't trust anybody anymore. Even though I know they can help me. My dad, he's ruining my life. I don't blame that reaction, to be honest. If I had a dad like that, I would be probably the same. Eh? What happened? Why did Natsuki run away like that? Oh, well... I'll go check on her. I'm the vice president after all. It's what Monica would want. For Monica! Yuri places her arm on Sayori's shoulder, stopping her in her tracks. Sayori, I understand you feel the need to help her, but trust me. She needs her space. She'll be back. Just give her some time. But we'll be here for her when she comes back. Do you want to help me make her some tea? Okay, that's nice of you, Yuri. Yuri and Sayori work together to get the tea ready. I keep sending glances toward the clubroom doors, wondering if Natsuki would ever return. I wish there was more I could do for her. Suddenly, the clubroom's doors open slowly. Natsuki walks in, keeping her head low. Sayori and Yuri keep our distance. The room is silent except for the sound of Yuri pouring tea into cups. Okay, here's some tea, everyone. It's a little hot, so be careful. Here you go, Natsuki, and here you go, Death Emerald. I pick the teacup up and take a small sip. Sure enough, the warmth and flavor of the tea helps me calm down. And Natsuki seemed to even perk up after she took a sip. Nice. If you don't feel like talking about anything, you don't have to. Just know we're all here for you. Sayori gives Natsuki a sad smile. Natsuki, still looking down, begins to speak. Well, my dad... Natsuki pauses. It's like she's afraid of mentioning this sort of thing. It's alright, Natsuki. Take a deep breath. Natsuki follows Yuri's command and breathes in before speaking. My dad treats me horribly. He beats me almost every day for the smallest of things. All I have to eat is rice and ketchup. The food isn't nourishing at all. Natsuki closes her eyes. I like it when he doesn't come home or when he's too tired to do anything. That's when I'm free to read my manga or bake. It's like the only things I can do that make me feel happy at home. My dad would kill me if he saw all the manga I had, and I'm sure he wouldn't like if he found out all the baking I do behind his back. Natsuki looks away as tears start forming in her eyes again. I wish all of this would just disappear. But at the same time, I still love my papa. Sometimes he would take me out for ice cream or shopping for new clothes. I still love him because he's my papa. But even then, I felt like he was going to yell at me or hit me as soon as he got home. The more nice things he did, the more nervous I became. It scares me. I can't even get home without living in constant fear of what he'll do next. All I want is for him to stop hurting me so much. Or maybe I'm just a horrible daughter. Maybe I'm too much of a brat. Natsuki starts crying a little harder now. That's... Jeez, no. No! That is not true at all. I refuse to believe it. The three of us share concerned looks. Yuri opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out. Natsuki, we want to You can't help me! You'll never understand what it's like to have the one person who's supposed to take care of you beat you down every day. You'll never understand what it's like to walk home just to be thrown around and treated like garbage. Girls shouldn't be afraid of going home. Girls shouldn't dread the idea of being at school being over. Why? Why does it have to be me? Why does this have to happen to me? Awesome art, but still, this is super sad. Natsuki rests her back against the wall. Her tears are flowing down her neck as she desperately tries to keep herself together. I don't want to go home. I want all this to go away. She hugs herself and cries softly, barely loud enough for us to hear. Yuri steps backwards. The confidence she had a few minutes ago is completely absent now. The three of us look at the pink-haired girl sympathetically. I can't believe I'm seeing Natsuki like this. Usually she's known for her outbursts and upfront nature. Known for loving manga, sweets, and cute things. Now, she's completely broken. Broken by the one man who's supposed to care for her. Almost subconsciously, I step backwards as well. I don't know what to say or do, other than give Natsuki the space she probably needs. Suddenly, Yuri clears her throat and steps forward again. Yuri looks at me and nods as if to assure me she's not got everything under control. Yuri takes a deep breath and stands up straight and starts speaking. You're a very strong girl, Natsuki. Not a lot of people can open up to others like this. I understand you're hurting, but may I make a suggestion? I want to help you get away from your troubles. Okay. Natsuki stands up slowly and nods her head. I think you should move out of your home. We can even tell the authorities whenever you feel comfortable doing so. I know it'll be scary at first, but we're all here to support you. Natsuki stays quiet. I guess it's my turn to say something. Well, you've stayed with Sayori before. Why don't you move in with her as a starting point? Sayori perks up after hearing this. That sounds like a great idea! My counselor says that spending time with my friends is a great stress reliever. Natsuki wipes her tears and looks up at us. You guys, you make me feel safe here. This club, it's a safe place for me. These past 2 months have been the best months of my life. I thought things would be different after the accident, but all of us have been in the same literature club, an amazing place. Thank you all. Jeez. Yuri walks over to Natsuki and gives her a hug. Natsuki looks shocked, but to my surprise, doesn't resist. Instead, she slowly hugs back. Jeez, that guy. After more hugging and crying, we all calmed down and started working on a plan for Natsuki's move. It's pretty unclear that Natsuki is nervous about the move, but we assured her that no matter what happened, we would be there for her. Well, I have to get home before it gets too late. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Sayori leaves, leaving Sayori, Natsuki, and I in the club room. Well, shall we get going? Yeah, let's go home. I'm sleepy. Sayori lets out a pretty hearty yawn. Well, at least you won't be keeping me awake through your dumb games. Hey, my games are fun! You guys can discuss this at home. Now come on, it's getting late. Typical Sayori. Okay, why are we still here? Did you like the song? Sure, I guess so. Now why are you back? That's very worrying. You're supposed to be in a coma right now. And yet here we are in the club room. I didn't really get a good listen at it though. I don't know anymore. Great art and creepy. I'm slightly worried. I placed my hand on my head in pain. Ow! What the? Emerald, you're okay? You blinked out there for a second. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, didn't even realize we were home already. I look over at Sayori and Natsuki, who are both a little down after the day we had. Hey guys, perk up! Tomorrow will be another day. Sounds like Sayori's rubbing off on you. Sayori smiles at me as well. Alright, quit teasing me. You sure you'll be okay living with Sayori and Natsuki? Well, I guess. It's better than being at home. Come on, Natsuki, we're gonna have lots of fun. It'll be like sleepovers forever. Alright, Sayori, you don't have to make it weird. Jeez. Well, Sayori, do you mind if I get settled? I need to change. Go ahead, I want to talk to Emerald for a bit. Natsuki nods and heads inside Sayori's house. Sayori turns toward me. What's up, Sayori? Oh, well, I just want to say sorry for acting upset today, Emerald. That was really selfish of me. Nope. No depression. This is a depression-free zone. No. I didn't mean to make Natsuki feel bad. I quickly realized how Sayori is feeling and grab her hands. What are you doing, Emerald? I forgive you, Sayori. You did nothing wrong. You helped me so much today. Without you to support me, I don't think I would have ever been able to help Natsuki. Sayori looks down and stays quiet for a while. Sayori? Well, maybe you're right, Emerald. I trust you. Sayori smiles and opens her arms, signaling me to hug her. I move in and hold her tight. Please, don't be sad anymore. Well, this transition's awesome. Love it! And that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you for watching. I'm the Deadly Emerald. If you enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Salvation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and the little button. Turn it on for next week's video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a grand day. Don't forget, next week is a brand new day, and we'll resume this the week after that. Bye!